So Camia, I'm going to read you a poem. But before I read you the poem, I want to share something with you. It's coming in the door as we speak. So this is an unusual thing, I realize. But I want to tell you a story. So this is my wife, Ellie. She has brought this piece of wood here, and I want to focus on this piece of wood just for a minute, because if you look at it, it's quite a raw piece of wood, isn't it? And if you look at the sides, you can see there's actually nail holes where it's been used for some purpose. And the thing that I love about this, it's a rimu wood. And so it's a beautiful piece of wood. And you'll see that perhaps it was longer before this. And what I'd like to do is read you a poem that I wrote after we did an interview for Seed's podcast. And I felt like our interview, we touched on some really deep things, and I loved the interview. But most of all, we touched on the fact that your purpose was to create places of community, that it wasn't even about the buildings, it was about the community, this type of community that results from focusing on buildings. So I'm not sure where the second thing that I need is located in this room now, actually. Oh, there it is. And so this is a gift for you, and maybe I could have it as well. Before you. So this piece of wood used to be connected to this piece of wood, if you look closely. And the thing I love about this is that if you had simply looked at this piece of wood down here, you wouldn't have seen the potential of what was inherent within it. And I think for each of us, you know where I'm going with this, right? Each of us have potential that is unseen. And I purposefully left the nail holes, and if you look here, there's some chips, there's some pain, there's some things that have gone wrong for this piece of wood. But that's what makes it special. That's what makes it unique. And that's what gives it its true power. And I think for each of us, if we think of ourselves, we maybe are this piece of wood, but what could we become? What can we be? So with Preston's wonderful help, I've had someone write the poem on this platter for you. And as far as I know, everyone who's here tonight has signed it, and if they haven't, they're welcome to sign it a bit later. And this is a gift for you. So I'll read you this poem. Connecting people with their purpose is where your prevailing wind blows, moving always in the same direction, something your heart already knows. Avoid the danger in purpose world that altruism dominates all, removing ourselves completely as we listen only to the call. Instead, take the past and your learning, let it influence the here and now. What form that will take is a detail. Get the why right to discover the how. For what gets built is not the real thing. It's people who provide the true base. For with them comes the reason for being, as a building turns into a place. So this is for you, Camia. Thank you.